Hi, I'm Margaret Harrison, though most people call me Maggie. If you're watching this, subscribe and tell me where you're tuning in from, because what I'm about to share could save someone's life. This is the story of how my own son and his wife tried to erase my identity, steal my fortune, and bury me in a care facility like I was already dead. But what they didn't know, this confused old woman still had one hell of a fight left in her. It all started with a phone call. My son, David, called to check in. We hadn't spoken properly in 15 years, not since the bitter divorce that split us like an earthquake. But something felt off. The call ended, or so I thought. Then, I heard it. David laughing with his wife Amanda. She believes you, Amanda said. The meds are working. Soon, she won't even remember her name. My blood ran cold that I was being drugged. Tricked. Played, but instead of panicking, I did what I do best. I started planning. Let's rewind that I'm 62, that built a multi-million-dollar interior design business from scratch. But lately I'd felt foggy, forgetful, like my mind was a room slowly dimming. I blamed age, stress, maybe even menopause's last cruel joke. Then David reappeared, smiling, charming, Amanda beside him, all sweet concern. Life's too short to hold grudges, she said. I didn't ask why they were suddenly back. I just opened the door, like an idiot. Amanda took over my meds, organized them to help. Then came supplements that knocked me out like tranquilizers. David reviewed my finances, suggested changes, streamlining. Power of attorney documents I don't even remember signing. Then the ultimate betrayal. We'll move into the guest wing, David said. For your safety. They isolated me, fired my assistant, replaced my doctor. Some days I couldn't think. Couldn't speak straight. I felt like a puppet with fraying strings. Then came the diagnosis, early stage dementia. Amanda nodded knowingly. David cried crocodile tears. And I, Maggie Harrison, sat there, nodding along, pretending to be the senile old fool they thought I was. But I wasn't gone, not yet. And I was done playing the victim. What they didn't know is that I had a backup. A flip phone I'd hidden years ago. I used it to call Marcus, an old PI from my divorce days. Still sharp, still dangerous. I gathered evidence, stopped taking the pills. Hid them. Hid the papers they'd forged. I watched. I listened. I waited. Then came the call, the one they didn't know I heard. They think we're helping, David said. 3 more months and everything's ours. They plan to commit me, take control, and vanish with my fortune. But now I had recordings, documents, motive, means. I had everything I needed. I just needed time. When they tried to commit me to a memory care facility, I stalled, delayed, played the helpless old woman one more time. And just as they tried to inject me with sedatives, Marcus walked in. With federal agents. The room froze. I stood up. Actually, I said, there's been a mistake. A very big one. Then Marcus played the recordings. David's voice. Amanda's voice. Every vile plan. Every drug. Every dollar. Game. Over. David was sentenced to 15 years. Amanda got 12. Their crooked doctor lost his license. But that wasn't the end. I took my pain and built something powerful. The Harrison Protection Foundation now protects elders from financial and medical abuse. We've rescued over 90 families from predators who look like loved ones. Because the truth is, monsters don't always hide under the bed. Sometimes they kiss you goodnight. Thank you for listening to my story. If you're still here, you're part of the reason I survived. Subscribe, share this video, and if you've experienced anything like this, drop a comment below. You're not alone and you're not helpless. Because no matter how old you are, no matter how much they underestimate you, you are not done. Not yet.